Good morning. I have not hopped on here in a really, really long time. And, I was thinking yesterday, thank you guys so much for all of the birthday wishes. But I was thinking yesterday, I used to live on here and, always had you guys a part of everything going on in my world. And then I went on sabbatical and I actually learned the art of being present. And I realized, like, I don't hardly post on here anymore, but that's about to change because the Lord and I've been talking, and man, do I have so much to share with y'all. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. I've had people ask me for years. I always get asked, Jenna, as a prophetic deliverance pastor, what are some of your craziest stories? And what I don't want to do is like tell them in the way of like, oh, demons this, demons that. But yeah, your girl has seen some crazy stuff. But the power of what God can do. So anyways, I'm going to do a series on some of my craziest stories, because I want people to know that there's nothing you can't be set free from, and, but I also, this year's different. Like, there has been so much drastic change in my life, and God has been faithful through all of it. And I am on fire. Like, I am on fire. I am thriving more than I have ever thrived. Just alive and so excited. You see all the smoke? So excited to share what is going on, and there was, I have a lot of tea to spill about myself, but always spun in a way of wanting to show the power of what God can do. And so anyways, if you guys have any questions that you've had, give me some ideas of like, what you're looking for, and if there's any stories or questions, even if you have questions about like deliverance or inner healing or freedom or anything like that, put it in the comments. There's some healing that has to happen that looks like it's possession, but it's not. There's just so much to tell. But the cool thing is that my eyes look really dark. I don't have any makeup on. I'm just, I'm ready to start sharing on here again. And I'm going to host classes again. A lot of you guys used to take my classes and they were always so powerful. And, I'm going to do that. I'm doing some projects that are amazing. I'm getting ready to do a bunch of filming. Yeah, it's so funny because I went from like living so out loud all the time. You guys always knew where I was, what I was doing, what was going on, what I was feeling, good or bad. And, I don't know that I'll ever go back to the way that it was, because I have learned the art of being present. And I did not realize how much I lived my life so much on what's happening next, that it's been really nice to be able to be present. And, so anyways, I just say all that to, like, I'm excited. I'm so excited for this next year. I just turned 52. I feel 32, which is awesome. And I just feel like this is, it's so funny too, because I already felt like the Lord had told me, and so many people messaged me talking about this next year, and I feel it. I literally feel like I went from such a quiet, deep season with the Lord, that I almost necessarily didn't want to come out of, but I'm, keeping that, let's see, let me put this way, keeping that deepness with him. But I feel like a rocket ship that, was being worked on for a while. And I feel like a rocket ship that was being worked on for a while and then took a while to fuel up. But I feel like literally it feels like yesterday on my actual birthday, like the ignition switch to take off happened. And I just wanted to hop on here and say, I miss you guys. I miss being on here. I'm so excited. In a couple weeks, I'm moving to a different place than where I've been staying, and I'm going to be able to have camera set up, and actually pull my microphones out and my good camera. And I just, so many times I kept saying I was restarting my podcast, but it just wasn't the time. I wanted to, my heart wanted to, but it just wasn't the time, but it is now. And so give me some suggestions and ideas of, what you guys would like to hear about. And I just love y'all. I just love y'all. I was undone yesterday by the amount of birthday wishes and this part's always weird. There we go. Sorry. I just was undone, and anyways, there is a new fire in me, and I'm ready to share. I'm ready to share, and absolutely adore you guys, and just so thankful for those of you guys that have stuck by me. But I definitely got wiped out with Celebrity Church, and I don't ever want it to be that way. I got lost in it, and the whole reason I ended up in that place and ended up with such a platform was because of the intimacy that I had with God. And I feel like he was so intentional to bring me back to that place and root out things that needed to be rooted out. And I always knew it was for a time of, I always knew that, I was going to come back into things, and that time's now. So anyways, I don't know how much I'll be filming before I get moved, but I will be definitely doing that. So you guys just might get my morning rambles, you might get me in the car. I think, for years when you guys followed me in the beginning, I didn't care about, I think I got to this place where I felt like I had to have my hair and makeup done and stuff, and no. So all I need is my heart in Jesus. So anyways, I just wanted to hop on here, say hi, and let you know that, like the lady says on YouTube, you're about to be sick of me. About to